We are very excited to have our next guest in studio. So many things to talk about. Formerly of Saturday Night Live, Darrell Hammond in studio joining us this morning. How's it going, Darrell?
I just signed a 4-year deal with Saturday Night Live.
Oh, you did? You're coming back?
I don't think there's ever going to be formally. It's like I'm always they're a little, sometimes I'm there a lot.
Yeah.
And I still do I announced the opening montage, which I recorded the other day, but
You're just still part of the family.
Yeah.
it's a long relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like at the end of the day that the relationships are more important than the job sometimes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Stay
you work
in.
at SNL, you're gonna be elated and you're gonna be disappointed.
Yeah, I get that.
Both things will happen.
I can see that.
I mean, that's the nature of a live show.
Yeah. I have a million things I want to ask you about, but I
Please,
saw something, Darrell, that you're, by the way, going to be you're in town performing. You're going to be at the Laugh Factory, which
Yes.
we're very excited about.
Oh, yeah.
That's going to be huge.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I hear these are like amazing clubs. That's what everybody is saying. And
Yeah, San Diego's blowing up on the comedy scene.
Oh yeah.
and boy, I wanted to try one.
Well, we're happy to have you. A couple shows tonight, a couple shows tomorrow night. Definitely go see Darrell. So what I wanted to talk to you first about is I saw this and I'm like, this can't be real. You grew up playing baseball, and you played baseball with former Padres manager Bruce Bochy. Is that true?
Daily.
Is that true?
That's crazy.
Wow.
The Boch.
The Boch. Are you kidding me? I taught Bob Costas the Boch.
That's crazy.
Really?
The dance, the Bruce Bochy dance.
What is the Bruce Bochy dance? I'm not even sure I know what that is.
Oh no! Oh, here we go.
It's like when you're in a. I taught this to Costa. It's
Okay.
sort of like.
You know, you're just.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
Okay.
You sway
Okay.
back and forth and you clap your hands.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
wow.
Snapping
snap.
is clap.
Clap your hand in the back. Okay.
Oh
Good to
man.
know. I'm busting that out at the club later. That's a good one.
Yes, it's very fetching.
Now, when you were playing with Bochy, was he obviously was a good ball player? Were you a good ball player too?
I mean, I was an average, about a little above average, baseball player.
Yeah.
As a teenager, I mean, Bochy, from this day he set foot at Wells Park in Melbourne, Florida, we could understand that this was a different kind of
Different level.
Oh wow.
A different
Was it because
kind
of the
creature.
size of his head?
No,
That guy's got a massive cranium.
Bob Costas called me one time and he goes, Bochy has the third largest head.
It's
In all of baseball next to O.J. Simpson
Oh,
and Faye Benson.
Wow. That's a fun fact.
wow.
Yeah, he at the time when he came in, he was 13 or 14, and he was really tiny, bizarre, right?
Yeah, okay.
So he's really tiny, and he said he wanted to be a catcher. And we're like, all right, well, the little guy wants a traffic hat.
Yeah, good luck, bro.
So he gets behind the plate and he throws the ball to second base, and it was like this arm.
Yeah.
And I remember this old man in the stands going, "That boy has an arm on a gate post."
I don't know what that means.
No,
But I mean,
What does that
it
mean?
just works out.
just no.
You know it's good.
No, he threw a line to second base.
Yeah, okay.
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's not something anyone in our Babe Ruth had ever seen.
Yeah.
Every throw was a half a fly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, or the rainbow,
Yeah.
So immediately you knew.
Yeah, I mean, there was. I mean, obviously, when he was in junior college, he had great stats and hit monster home runs. But I mean, this is my favorite Bochy story. We played it in Fort Pierce at American Legion Ball, and Danny Murtaugh from the Pirates had come down to see this kid pitch that night, who's reportedly threw 100.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'll tell you that there was no one on our team that would ever hit that ball except Boch. 3 times he went up, crashed, line drives,
Wow.
just like nothing.
Yeah.
I was like, and I said this to Costas one time. I said, it's almost like Bochy is like, these major leaguers. Like when you're playing with a cat with a feather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once the cat figures out the game, the cat will win every time.
Yes.
And it's like if you don't have that reflex, you can't play.
Yeah.
And that's what he demonstrated that night against that young
That's
pitcher.
unbelievable.
Wow.
Now, did you keep in contact with him, or were you shocked when you saw him make it to the next level and then become the manager of the Padres and all that stuff? Were you like, oh wow, that's?
I mean, you know, when
That's
he was,
Bochy.
yeah, I mean, you know, when he was in New York City, I had lunch with him.
Okay.
Stayed, you know, there were some phone calls. I think I got him tickets. I might have got him some tickets or something like that.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's like the years go by. I'm watching him on TV. He's watching me on TV.
I know
How
that guy.
weird.
Yeah.
You know,
That's
you know,
crazy.
and it's like we're from the same batting cage in
That's right.
O'Galley, Florida.
You're damn right.
That's crazy.
You know, like in our bare feet, we're from that same little batting cage.
Wow.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There it
Here
is.
I am on
Yeah.
the hill.
So
So
cool.
Yeah.
when you were on that baseball team and everyone knew Bochy was special, did they see you as like this? You could do all these impressions and you were really funny. Did everyone think, man, you
I
could
was
do
the
SNL
funny
one
one.
day?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was the
there
funny
he
one.
is.
So that
Yeah.
works too.
Hello.
Yeah.
You know, we went on road trips, and Bruce and I both played at Brevard Community College, and so we'd go on these road trips, and you know, I don't think I even started. I was not a starter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like a shade above bullpen.
Right.
Just like a notch above.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But we would have, you know, beers afterwards, and I would tear it up.
That's great.
That's awesome.
That's great, man.
Nothing makes athletes laugh harder than when you can do their coach.
Yeah. Right. Then
All the impressions.
that is the best thing.
Yes.
Yeah, your impressions are legendary,
Oh,
Darrell.
yeah.
I mean, the stuff back when you were on Saturday Night Live regularly. The Clinton. I mean, Clinton was.
Am I still on there if I announce everything?
I'm gonna get. I mean, I said. Yeah,
Bullpen
like.
catcher.
Yeah, you're stuck
Straight above bullpen.
Yeah, right there.
I'm
You're
a
right
little-
there.
But I'm still on the squad.
Yes, yes. So true.
And so, like, I've been doing this dumb show forever, and my Bill Clinton was basically me doing you.
Right.
And so, like, that's how you sort of learn. And then, like, my George Bush is Will Ferrell doing George Bush, and that's their takeoffs of it. But it was such a big impression that
So
that's kind of
iconic.
how people
Yeah.
figured out how to do that.
Yeah, what's interesting is like, if we were you and I sculptors,
Yeah.
and we wanted to sculpt the statue of David, we would have a lot better chance because of the one that we
Right.
see in front of us.
100%.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I get that.
Well, I gotta
Oh,
bite my lip.
Yeah.
You know, and you gotta do those things. You know, and you're like, okay, put the thumb up.
Now, here's the funny thing, though. We would write in the script, does thumb and lip thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, where I would do this and do this.
Yeah, the thumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never saw him do those things.
See,
You just
that
thought it'd
you
be
just
funny.
blew my mind.
Mandela effect.
It really is.
Wow. Wow.
No. I saw him do them. I saw the thumb thing like in a State of the Union, and then but every once in a while in a press conference he'd do this.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I would go to the Village, the Comedy Cellar, and just run these characteristics by them. You know?
Yeah.
And one night I did them both at the same time, and the place jumped.
Wow.
So you
That's
just
it.
I
knew.
ran right back to work.
Yeah,
Right
because
back to work.
honestly, I can't really remember Bill doing that, but I know you did it,
Right.
and that's what I would have to start doing because that's just what made sense.
When you met him, was he cool about the impression? Did he like it?
God, he's the best.
Really?
That's so cool.
See, that's
oh
good.
man, he just like he said the things he says to you. Now I would be paraphrasing.
Yeah.
What was the one really weird thing? He said something like, let's see if I can do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little early.
Yeah.
I said, I'm not even, because I never met a president. Come on.
Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
it's a little surreal.
Yeah.
He's like a foot taller than me, right? And I'm like looking up at him, and he's got these eyes with the really weird blue.
So
And
loving.
he's looking down at me, and he gets in your personal space.
Oh, he's a close call.
Like you would
Oh.
never
Oh.
let someone in a bar get here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
That's weird.
he comes in there, and like he's taking the room, and he's taking you with him.
Yeah.
You understand?
Of course, it's another level.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what happens when he walks in a room.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I said, I'm not even gonna try to act like I don't feel stupid. Because I mean, I couldn't think of nothing to say.
Yeah.
I thanked him for my house. I'm like, thank you for my house. I live in a house I could never pay for. You know.
I had one of these moments when I met James Hetfield from Metallica. I said, like, this is Metallica, and I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, Enter Sandman.
Yeah.
Such a
I was humiliated.
Yeah.
And he's like,
Yeah.
yeah, bro. And then he just walked away. Like, brutal.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you do? I don't know.
But was Bill Clinton, was he cool about
Oh, he
you
just said,
saying that?
he said something, this is a paraphrase,
Yeah.
but it was something along the lines of, I make the headlines, but you turn them into gold.
Yes!
I will so have sex with you.
Right?
I don't care. I don't need to be gay.
Yeah, you get it.
Oh,
Listen,
Let's
not
go.
you get it. I mean, that's as good as it gets.
Oh,
Well,
wow.
listen, if you become president, you have an aura about you, and you just turn into something more.
Yeah.
There is an.
It's like a unicorn walking in a room.
Yeah, the presidency is an aura in itself.
100%.
Yeah.
I remember telling my wife about this, and she goes, she said what you said. I said, I think it's a little bit more.
Really?
I think the guy's got something like kind of weird charisma or something.
Oh, yeah.
Like Svengali
Oh, yeah.
and Rasputin, all those guys.
Well, that's-
Keanu Reeves, yeah, like definitely
Well, they-
that aura. That aura. Like,
Whoa,
you want to be close to it.
I feel the same way about Keanu.
Thank you!
I always have.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yes.
That's weird.
Yes, I heard that.
Yeah, never. I'm just following the thread.
I agree, I know,
I'm just saying
I know.
I'm pulling the thread out. Right?
So when you're on stage these days, are you still busting out the Clintons, or do you have other
Sure.
newer impressions that you're doing?
You know, I do the ones that the people want.
You want the hits?
Yeah.
They want. It's like the Stones going. We're not going to do "Start Me Up." Tonight.
Yeah,
Oh,
just not
come
feeling
on.
it.
Right. We're
No
just-
satisfaction tonight, guys.
Yeah. We're going to do a little jazz thing to keep on the road.
Yeah. Little number.
No.
Yeah.
Some
No,
country
thank you.
folk we've been working on.
Some drums, interpretive dance.
No.
Sure. To Clinton on anything, Sharpton, Clinton, Trump, any thing that I ever did there, Sean Connery, and like it's interesting since I moved to LA almost 6 months ago, how much material I've written since I've gotten here. I don't know how.
Oh, really?
Don't know how. Guess it was being stored up all winter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some weird sort of energy.
Yeah.
You mentioned Sean Connery, and it's crazy because when he passed, like what, 6 months ago?
Might have been longer.
Yeah. I was only 6 months.
The first thing that I thought about was your Sean Connery Jeopardy.
Oh, yeah.
More than him,
Oh.
and he passed.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah, that's what, something Lorne Michaels said once. Is like then you look at the real guy and he doesn't sound right.
No.
He doesn't sound
It is
The
weird.
greatest compliment I ever got.
It's
Yeah.
fantastic. Well, it's going to be a great weekend. Can't wait to see you at the Laugh Factory. Definitely go check them out tonight, tomorrow night. Thanks for coming in, Darrell. We appreciate it, man.
Absolutely.
What a pleasure.
Thank you.
You bet. All right. Sports Dirt is coming up next on the show on Rock 105.